Good evening and welcome to the Villages, Florida, as Brave SC is set to take on Brevard SC tonight in an all-important Southeast Division matchup. Drew Shaltry here with you on Brave SC TV this evening. And the Buffalo looking to get another 3 points as they still hold the advantage in the Southeast Division as they look for a second consecutive divisional title, even after Wednesday night's devastating loss to Nona FC. But they will need all 3 points here tonight against Brevard, looking to take care of business here at home at the range over the rivals from Southeast Florida. 2 wins already over the Space Coast side for the Buffalo. Inverse record 7-1-2 versus 1-7-2. And the Buffalo looking to make it a clean sweep of Brevard SC here this evening. Brevard SC will have the ball first. They're wearing the black kits with the white numbers and white trim. Brave SC in the home gold kits with the black numbering and black trim. A little bit different lineup here for the Buffalo this evening. We'll run through it a little bit as we get things started, but notably the person missing from the lineup today, Matias Tiepo, as well as Mateus Ferreira, first game of the season that either one of them has not been in the starting 11 for Brave SC. So we will see how things go again as the Buffalo look to go 3-0 against Brevard, and we are underway here from the Villages. Brevard starting things off with the opening possession, and that ball will track out of bounds, but it is going to stay with Brevard. Foul called there against Nikolai Munch, making his first appearance of the season for Brave SC, making his return after an injury forced him to miss the beginning of the League Two season, but has made his way back here to Central Florida and is once again playing for the Buffalo, third consecutive year that we will get at least one game, and it will be just one game of Nikolai Munch and Niklas Vitor on the outside back spots for the Buffalo. This will be Niklas's last game here for the summer as he has to leave the beginning of this coming week to head up to Duke. Just completed a transfer to join the Blue Devils for the coming fall. After playing most of his collegiate career at Wingate in Division II. And now here's a chance. Nico Diaz up ahead for Oscar Rosano. Rosano scored the Buffalo's goal in the last one. He's going to get a corner kick out of this as that one's punched out the end line. And no, they're going to say it was last touched by Rosano. Looked like Walker was the one that got a foot to it, but I'll say heavy touch there either by Diaz or Rosano, one or the other. But either way, ball going back to Brevard here. So for those who have not been keeping track and diving into the intricacies of USL League Two's tiebreaker rules, after losing to Nona FC on Wednesday, Brave SC and Nona FC now have the same number of maximum points available for the season at 29. Should both teams win out, which is likely given how past results have gone, they would end up tied at 29 points apiece. And then we go to the second tiebreaker of USL League Two rules, being goal differential. And now Louis Bradbury getting a start today. Plays out wide. Vitor trying to cross. It's over the head. Headed down. Not cleared out of the box. Rosano not going to get to it, though. Now played down. Bradbury with a shot. Oh, and just wide. Off the left side right there. Had the chance and couldn't steer it on frame. But the Buffalo getting a shot early, just 2.5 minutes into this one. But as I was saying, Buffalo and Longhorns could be tied at 29 points. Brave SC, though, holding a 3-goal differential advantage. And so should they win their 2 remaining games, the one today against Brevard and Friday night's match against Inter Gainesville KF, Nona would have to beat Brevard by 5 goals on Tuesday just to force it to the next tiebreaker, which would be total goals. So Buffalo, you make that an even taller task with a couple here tonight. They have defeated Brevard by multiple goals in every opportunity so far this year. 5-0 in the home opener and 4-1 down in Brevard. Skied up ball there by Munch. It's going to land with Brevard. Joao Ribeiro into contest. Joao getting the start here this evening. Ball played back all the way to the defensive line. This is Zach Ford sending it up the right side. Not going to be fielded cleanly there. And going to play all the way back to Andrew Mueller, who again is making his first start of the season in place of Matias Tiepo. Mueller played the year of high school soccer here on this pitch, playing for the Villages High School back when this was the campus of the Villages High School before this past summer relocating down to Middleton, Florida. Louis Bradbury with a tackle right there, playing out wide for Diaz. Diaz playing him up the wing. Bradbury cutting inside, got some space here. Can he get to this ball? Going to be a push down from behind. No whistle. Diaz still chasing after this one, chance alive, and now played out the touchline. And they'll say goal kick. So after all of that, nothing for the Buffalo. Bradbury pushed down from behind, no call. And then that last touch, they'll say by Diaz. And so what looked like a great opportunity for Brave SC comes up empty. It appeared they might have had an early one. Buffalo not scored a lot of goals in the first half of games this season. Put up a couple against Brevard, though, in the home opener. It was one I mentioned earlier, 5-0. Highlight of that one, of course, Fabio Rodriguez' bicycle kick goal. Pass back from Andrade here to Mueller. He's going to send it upfield. It's going to take a deflection off the head of Nazar Deputat, also making his first start of the season. Now out wide, good ball for Rodriguez. Step over, cuts inside. Now he's going to try a shot, blasts it wide even of the football goal post there. Fabinho trying for that one. Had 2 in that home opener against Brevard. Had a string of games consecutively where he scored goals, but has been quiet on the score sheet in the last couple of weeks. See if he can get one here this evening. This ball launched away by Noah Murray Hawkins. Munch wins the header, but sends it out of bounds, so it'll be a throw-in coming here, courtesy of Joshua Izu. Izu's throw a little bit behind his intended target there, but we played on still for Brevard, chipped over towards the sideline, kept in bounds on the far side by Kiuchi. Played back. Kept there by Keegan Harrison, and he will be out of bounds. Seemingly the only one not to realize the flag had gone up there on the sideline. Galena now with the throw from the far side, going to leave it instead for Vitor. Vitor throws in. Or Rosano gets it back from him. Going to try for a switch through the back. Gets it to Andrade. Straight up the middle to Bradbury. And a nice one-touch play out to Munch. Munch back into the center for Louis. Louis is going to go all the way out wide for Vitor. He's going to take a detour with Nazar Deputat before reaching the German national. We'll give and go between him and Ribeiro now. Ribeiro also played the entirety of his high school career, actually 5 years of varsity soccer on this field. He and Mueller both in the class of 2022 for the Villages High School Buffalo. Very familiar with the ground here. Galena up the middle, dangerous pass, but it finds its intended target. Munch, who's playing all the way out in the middle. Andrade up across midfield for Bradbury. He's got his feet swept out from under him there. Izu catching him from below. Quick restart. Short take on the direct kick. Galena working up the field here. Going out to his right. Diaz going to run the overlap. Now a lob in from Munch to the far corner. Ball popped up. It's loose at the top of the box. A little confusion there. Diaz going to try a shot blocked. Bradbury battling to get in there. Not going to get to it. Diaz trying to get back on it. It'll go out of bounds and back to Brevard. So the Buffalo have not finished down in the final third, but they've gotten the opportunities down there. They've gotten the ball into the box and had a couple looks in front of the net. Now just time for them to finish something here as we're almost 8 minutes elapsed. Trenny into the center. Through ball, not going to make it to Fenelon. Vitor working here against Rodriguez. He has to turn it back. Ribeiro trying for the long ball, and that one not quite going to make it to Nico Diaz. We've seen Rodriguez and Diaz combine on that several times. Now, it looks like Andrade trying to play it to him, gets it to him this time. It's played back. Ribeiro trying to go for the sliding kick right there. Bradbury comes away with it off the foot of a Brevard player, but his shot going to sail harmlessly high and wide.
Bradbury with the shot deflected, results in a corner kick.
Brave SC continuing to keep the pressure in this half of the field. They know that they need to win this one. Also going to need, as I mentioned earlier, a couple of goals to feel good about the win and their situation with Nona FC. They did earn a corner off this one. They're going to say that that kick by Diaz was deflected, so we'll see Nazar Deputat, it would appear, on the far side. The hand from Nazar, out swinging kick, popped up into the air. Going to be another one from the same spot. Another try here for Nazar, who started the season with Inter Gainesville, but ended up transferring over to the Villages to play with Brave SC this summer. Long curling kick this time, headed down by Andrade. Blocked, the kick try blocked, another kick blocked. Last one by Nico Diaz there. Rodriguez still trying to keep the attack alive for the Buffalo, putting some pressure on. The clearance lands with Bradbury. Now Diaz has it back to Bradbury with space at the top of the 18. Into the middle for Rosano. Bradbury battling here. Coming up on it is Vitor. Over to Rodriguez. One touch back to Vitor. Unable to work his way through traffic. Shot. A try right there. Almost a bicycle goal by Diaz. And he is flagged offside. So another dangerous sequence right there. The Buffalo getting a chance. And had he been onside, nearly could have had the Buffalo's second bicycle kick goal of the season. Just couldn't quite get it around the goalkeeper there. And as I mentioned, offside was the call anyway. However, the Buffalo continuing to be dangerous throughout these first 10.5 minutes, which does bode well for them. Long ball, great arc on it as well. But almost 3/4 of the field on that kick from Murray Hawkins. Ball lands, though, with the Buffalo. Deputat working up that far side, and it's going to be cut off by Ford. Turned back, and then played out of bounds up the sideline. Vitor going quick off the throw-in to Ribeiro. And it's going to play it back to Galina in the back line. Quick swing for Munch. He's got a little bit of pressure coming from Izu. And work his way into the middle, trying an arcing ball to Deputat, who had to shield his eyes from the sun there. Little step over, trying to get towards the touchline. Cuts it back with the pass, but in between two yellow kits, does not find a target. Nice hold up right there, but getting into battle for this one. Looked like that was Rodriguez. Excuse me, I actually think that was Nico Diaz on that one. Trying to win that ball back. Now Brevard back on the ball here. Get a lob over the top. Nobody making the run for it. This is going to trickle out of bounds. We'll throw in for the Buffalo. Andrade going quick back to Mueller. He's going to give it right back to Andrade. Into the box towards the penalty spot here. Mueller in no rush with no pressure coming. Andrade now back on the right side. Working his way up. Going to find Diaz. Diaz trying to get that one to Bradbury. Not going to get there. Slides in, though, to recover. Now Munch making the run on the outside. Taken down there and a whistle. So we get a foul and a decent spot for a Brave SC free kick. Munch just kind of slipped out there. Comes with that ball in space, and Brevard making the recovery there. Had to a bit of a bad tackle, and now here we are. Nazar Deputat, very talented foot, standing over this one. See if he tries for a shot or if they've got a play drawn up for this particular situation. He's going to go for it. Plays out wide. Diaz going to look to cross here. Out in front of the net. Up for Rosano. Popped up into the air and headed away. On the foot, though, of Deputat. Back heel pass. Here's a try from Diaz, and it skips out of bounds. And he's frustrated at that last touch. His last game on this pitch, a bit of a frustrating one overall against Florida Elite, but it did end on a positive note. He scored a penalty kick goal. Wasn't necessarily his sharpest match of the season. Again, the standard for him has been so high this year as he has been excellent in just about every game where he is featured. It felt like he got some confidence back scoring penalty kick, and not a cheap one either. Absolute laser into the top netting. Ball going to be popped out of bounds. They'll say last touched by Brave. Izu with the throw. Upfield. This is Trani. Izu again to throw in after that was knocked out by a Buffalo. Goes upfield for Fenelon. Has to play back. Back into the center for Harrison. And back to right back forward. This one popped up over the top. Going to be headed away by Andrade, but it lands with a Brevard SC player out into space, and that's going to go well wide of the post on the try there. Not especially threatening there, that shot from Thomas Chamberlain. Ball rolled out to Munch here, over to Andrade. Easily steps away from the pressure there, finds Diaz upfield on the right. Diaz working his way back. Nice tackle right there by Izu. Trani trying to go over the top, looking for Izu. Mueller staying home on the near post. Here's the cross. It is going to find a Brevard player, but tapped away there deftly by Galena, and now the Buffalo on the counterattack. 2v3, Rosano needing to get onside, and Rodriguez not able to get around his man there. Well played back to the Buffalo back line. Ribeiro will play out for Deputat. He's trying to find Rosano on the run here. Rosano battling. Going to bring this one in, keeps it inbounds. Pass back into the center for Ribeiro. He's got space for Munch out here on the right. Munch bringing it up, still some green in front of him. Diaz to his right, he will take that option. Now cuts inside. The top of the box. Headed back across, played away, and going back the other way with Brevard. Brave SC still unable to find that final touch in front of the net. Pushing back the other way is Rodriguez. Ends up though with Galena. He quickly steers it back the other way for the team in gold. Ribeiro. Over to Munch. Back to Ribeiro. And Andrade going to try for the long switch here. Upfield, not going to make it there. Ribeiro coming in to contest, and he's going to be whistled for the foul. And now it appears he even be in danger of getting a card, although I think this is just going to be a warning, as he caught Keegan Harrison there coming into challenge. Long ball up over the top. Izu. Nicely played right there by Diaz. It'll still be a Brevard throw, but at least gives the Buffalo a couple seconds to get the defense set. Izu brings his way towards the box, has it tapped away there. Bradbury quickly trying to get it out into space, but his pass a little bit too long and out of the reach there of Rodriguez. High throw for Brevard to start things off here. Taken away quickly by the Buffalo. Rosano here after a sequence of one-touch passes, working his way back, plays out in front of Ribeiro. Now over to Munch. Been busy in his first action of the season. Nice play right there for Bradbury, who is not quite going to get there. Ball will stay with the Buffalo, though, after Maxwell Walker punched it out of bounds. Munch looking to move quickly, does not have a target, instead going to hold up. And it looks like Enrique Galeno will come in to try for a long throw. We'll see if he can put something out in front of the goal here. Galena, the launch. Going to make it past the near post, headed away out the touchline, and should be a Brave SC corner. And so once again, We will see Nazar Deputat head out to the corner flag. There's the corner off the head of Rosano towards the goal, somehow pulled back by Noah Murray Hawkins. Goodness, what a save. Boy, it looked like that thing may have even had a chance to be across the line in the air, but able to palm it and bring it back. Boy, what a play by the keeper there. That thing ping-ponging around the box. Buffalo back on the attack here, though. Vitor not going to get that ball from Rosano, but the Buffalo still on it. Bradbury. His pass punched away, but it will end with Munch. Ribeiro. To get it upfield, little miscommunication right there. Now having a battle to win the ball back for Brave. Tapped ahead there by Andraja. He's going to get ahead to it here, puts it down. Deputat plays through for Diaz, out in front of Bradbury. Bradbury has a cross, settled by Rosano, gets to his feet, out to Rodriguez. He tries a shot, and it's in! Fabio Rodriguez back on the board for the Buffalo. It had been a bit of a drought for number 7, and you can see the excitement of his teammates out there as he gets back on the board with a beauty. 20 minutes into this one, Fabio Rodriguez putting the Buffalo ahead and in position to get the job done here today.
Makes the score. Your Brave FC 1. Forward 0.
Oscar Rosano also picking up the assist on that play.
Oscar Rosano.
Good sequence there from the Buffalo. They've been managing to find the combinations in front of goal. Hadn't been able to put one away prior to that. And finally breaking through there 20 minutes in. I assume that we'll see much of the same from them, as it does behoove them to continue to score in this game and put the goal differential tiebreaker even further out of reach of Nona FC. Munch now driving this up the right side. Lots of grass for him over there. Turning after having off-season surgery. Did his rehabilitation, did a little bit of conditioning in Germany before coming back over to the United States to play the USL 2 season. Came in, said he was feeling good. Took him a couple days of practice, 2 where he said he felt like he was behind, and by the 3rd day back with the team, said that he felt like he was in game shape, in game rhythm, and getting a chance to prove it here. Just about 10 days after his arrival. As I mentioned, showing up just in time as well, as this team is about to lose Nicolas Vitor, who's been such a big part since he returned. Just playing at left back, also spot duty, a couple games at center back this season to relieve Enrique Galina and also Leo Andrade. And he will be sorely missed when he heads away to Durham. Of course, an excellent opportunity awaits him there with the Blue Devils. Bradbury getting in to interfere with that one. Andrade coming away with it. Now going to be taken down from behind. This will, in fact, be a card. Andrade appearing to be some degree of discomfort, though mostly okay. I believe Salvador Rodriguez will be receiving the booking for this one. There it is. Yellow card issued to Brevard's number 15.
Number 15, Salvador Rodriguez for Brevard.
The free kick will be taken very short from just inside the circle there. Galina and Andrade both standing on top of that, just tapping it between them. Galina back on it, and now we'll play forward. Rosano from the middle going for the long switch. Bradbury was onside. He's going to field this one Had to wait on it just a little bit, though. Now plays back for Munch. Munch back to Bradbury, who's been extremely active in this particular spot. From the top of the box, finds Rosano on the overlap. He tries a cross. Going to skip away off the foot of a defender there. I believe that was actually Izu who was back to block that one. And another corner kick coming for Brave SC. Deputat appears to be on all corner duty here tonight. In swinging corner, popped up and away. Going to be crossed back in. No, blocked. Rodriguez's try. Stopped there by Fenelon, and now Rodriguez is going to be called for the foul as the two of them battle for it on the way to the sideline. Going to be a Brevard SC free kick here. 25 minutes gone in the game this evening. Brave SC, if you're tracking the live standings, moves back into first place in the Southeast Division as things currently stand. Long ball here from Murray Hawkins. Get back flipped up by Deputat. Finds Rosano. He chests it down to Bradbury, and now Buffalo out on the run. Rodriguez on the left wing. Plays it forward. Rosano, was he onside? They're going to say yes. He chips the keeper and missed it wide. Boy, if that hasn't been the story for Oscar Rosano, who has now found the goal a few times this season, but started out the year, boy, chance after chance, and he's missed some of the easier ones. He's put away a couple tricky ones, but some of these that he's been set up beautifully just has not been able to bury. Going to get another try here. Oh, shot blocked. An open try there for Bradbury, but it took him a second to settle, and then a save. Actually, that was Deputat on the try. Just got into the scrum there. Now has to go make another corner kick. Boy, the Buffalo just knocking on the door, and it seemingly will not give. Can't imagine a better look than the ones they just had a moment ago. Still a corner on the way, though. Here it is from Deputat. Over the head of Rosano, back towards the back post, just wide. And boy, the big one there, the miss on the chip by Rosano. But on the follow-up, the goalkeeper out of position. It comes back so quickly to Deputat, and then took him a second to settle that one. Shoots into a save. Come away empty again on the corner opportunity. Still leading, but again, at this point, playing for goal differential, and those are going to potentially matter depending on what Brevard SC does to hold up against Nona on Tuesday night. They're going to be playing that one on short rest. Ball squeezes out, finds Bradbury. He's knocked down. Buffalo going to be allowed to play advantage ball over the top, looking to get it for Rosano. He's held up, though, and it's going to be headed back to Murray Hawkins. So no delayed call. Everyone was assuming that advantage was being awarded right there, but no advantage to be had as that ball went long. Now Deputat takes that one away. Rosano going to pop it back out wide. Vitor trying to track this one down. Can he get to the touchline in time? He will. Curls it back in, but it's deflected away. Rodriguez under a little bit of pressure. Gets over to Bradbury. Now gets it back. Hiyuchi defending. Rodriguez splits a couple. Bradbury puts it on the ground at the top of the 18. Vitor right on the corner of the 18. Going to take it towards the touchline. Turns it back. Under a lot of pressure. Tripped up there. No call. I think they're calling that a little bit too soft there on the contact. Galena now defending against Fenelon. Going to keep this one away from him. Had to put a hand on the ground to keep up there, and Fenelon whistled for a bit of a grab as Galena was doing a good job keeping him away from the ball on that one. Vitor slow to get back, still frustrated at the non-call. If he's outside the penalty box, that might be one that he gets, but I think just inside the edge there, chances of him being able to buy that one pretty slim. That ball, going to no one in a Brave jersey. And now Brevard trying for a long switch. This ball sailing, but it is going to come down for Izu. Munch in the area, going to tap it away. Out of bounds, so a throw in here parallel to the box. Munch down in some discomfort, stretching a little bit. I think just trying to buy time for the Buffalo to get back there. Trying not to allow the quick throw in before the defense could return as the play was on a Brevard counterattack. This now is Tranny. Tries for a switch. It's going to go right to Galena. He heads it forward for Debutant. He's going to man to his left. It's Rodriguez. Rodriguez has Vitter to his left. He's got options now. Plays it out in front of Nicolas Vitter. Now out in front for Debutant. He takes a shoulder check, and the ball knocked away from him. But the Buffaloes still in possession. See if they go for the long throw with Galena. No, they go quickly. Debutant trying to get it to Rodriguez here, and it will not go out the touchline. Brevard going to keep it in here. Rodriguez dipping out of the way of that one. Vitter trying to keep it in, and right there, nice tackle by Vitter coming back in recovery. Pressure on Rodriguez here. He's going to have a throw in. And now it looks as though we're going to have a water break.
We have reached the first water break
Here in the 30th minute of this one. We'll take a break as well. And we will resume commentary as soon as play resumes here on Brave SC TV. Back in action here from the Villages, Florida. Drew Shaltry with you on Brave SC TV as the Buffalo currently lead Brevard SC 1-0. If you're just joining us, early goal scored in about the 20th minute by Fabio Rodriguez to put the home team ahead. Looking for a second one here as Munch plays this one ahead. The block stopped right there, heading out of bounds by Daniel Larson, but it will be another Brave SC corner. Nazar Debutant has put in plenty of work already on these so far tonight. Third minute. Buffalo looking to see if they can put another one away quickly out of the water break. Here is the kick from Debutant. It is past the post. Tough one to bring in for Rodriguez. Cleared on a high ball. Joao Ribeiro going to battle for it. Going to win the first touch, but not going to be able to get it to a Buffalo boot. Bradbury, though, back with a good effort right there to keep that one away from Rodriguez. And Mueller baiting him in before sending it back out to Bradbury. The Buffalo slowly retaking their shape. A couple players have not been able to switch sides as of yet. Vitor, though, out there where he belongs on the left. Rodriguez with him. Running the overlap here. Vitor going to try to get to this one. He will. Plays it out in front for Rosano. It's cleared away and just picked up in time by Noah Murray Hawkins. Good defense right there by Brevard on the quick attack by Brave SC. Line drive, kick out here, goes straight out the sideline. And so the Buffalo will immediately retake possession. .34th minute. Brave SC. Plenty of chances so far in this one, still leading just 1-0. Understand as well as anybody. Oh, and a mistake there by Ribeiro. Buffalo having to defend with even numbers at the moment, and Vitor comes back to secure this one. He manages to keep it in bounds. And so danger averted for the moment. Long ball here. This is going to get over the head of Walker. Diaz in possession here, going to make the cross, going to get under the bar. It does! Nico Diaz from a ridiculous angle. Plays it across, off the post, and in. Not sure anyone has been able to deliver the fireworks this season the way that Nico Diaz has. He doubles the lead with a protractor goal there from the right side. Back on the board, second in 3 games for Diaz. And extends his team lead in the category. Nothing short of outstanding that time.
Assist on the play. Number 5, Enrique Galina, from all the way downtown.
So after the restart here, Brevard now in a 2-0 hole, and quickly turning possession back over to the Buffalo. Bradbury from the middle, working his way back to the left, plays forward for Rodriguez. Drops it back to Bradbury, and he has it taken away. Nice tackle right there. Played up ahead. One man out there. It's Rodriguez. He's going to play back for Izu, and he has it stolen away by Diaz. Ribeiro. 3 black kits converging quickly to Bradbury. Bradbury keeping it on the ground here. Going to play out for Rodriguez, who's got plenty of room. Back to Bradbury. Plays it down. Rizano couldn't get his pass through, and now Brevard does turn it back the other way. Visitors working up the left side. Ball over the top for Izu. Should get to this one easily. Munch, we're going to get in front of him. Trenny. Try for the switch here. Galina with Vitor dropping in behind him. Going to take it himself now off the header to clear. Oh, what a move. Works his way right around Fenelon. Now holding it up and going to stay on it, I guess. I thought he was going to leave that out. Now he goes for another long pass. Up ahead for Diaz again. Diaz quickly on the cross, and that's going to be stopped from getting to Rizano by the recovering Larson. But Rizano, had Larson been a step behind, would have had another look, another good look at goal there.
The Brave SC 3v3 tournament U9s, U11s, U13s, all going to take place right out there simultaneously on the main field. We hope you hang around and cheer these young players along.
37 minutes gone in this one. Brave SC has not taken the foot off the gas just yet. Here's the throw in from Galina. Long throw out in front of the net. Andrade plays it back, but ends up with Brevard, and the visitors will clear, at least for the moment. They're going to send it out of bounds, though, so possession going right back to the home side. Throwing back down the sideline. For Galina. Out for Vitor. Forward. This is Bradbury. Now Rodriguez. In front of Ribeiro. Rizano will play back. Vitor on the left side. Bradbury's pass just taken away right there. Couldn't quite get it to Ribeiro. It's a nice little sequence up to that point for Brave SC. Now Fenelon pushing it up the field. Rodriguez recovering. The 2 number 7s battling here. Fenelon managing to Get it back to his teammate. However, it'll be Munch on the long pass, turning this one towards Mueller. Will not make it to Izu. Rodriguez now. Drops the ball back to Vitor. Over to Ribeiro. Deputat up the middle. Rezano steering it towards the right side. Diaz. And that play by Munch just a little bit too hard for Vitor right there. A little miscommunication, I think. Vitor, I think, wanted to turn upfield. Munch. A little bit of a mishit, perhaps. Ribeiro coming in with a nice tackle there to win possession right away off the Brevard throw-in. Galena now up ahead for Bradbury, out wide. Rodriguez trying to get it here to Rosano. Rosano heading it back. Deputat trying to keep it alive for the Buffalo here. Diaz will settle. Turning it back towards goal, running into traffic. Tried to get a quick feed there to Rosano as Black Hits closed on him, but just couldn't quite get it away in time. And this ball will head all the way back to Andrew Mueller, who will, under no pressure whatsoever, send it back out. So now Munch. Feed through. Be stopped by Brevard, picked up by Murray Hawkins. Bradbury. To Vitor, over to Rodriguez. Vitor. This is going to make it all the way back to Galena here. See what he decides to do with it. Perfectly capable of keeping himself. He's going to try for a line drive shot. Scooped up relatively easily there by Murray Hawkins, who just had to take a step to his left. Get in position for that one. He will receive back from Maxwell Walker. Now sends it out long. Galena up for the header, plays it down. Ribeiro not quite going to get to this one, and Brevard now on the attack. Coming forward with it is Harrison. Goes out to his right for Fenelon, but it's a step too far for him. Throw into Galena. Now going to try again for the long send. High ball dropping in on Diaz. He's not going to get to that one. However, Nazar Deputat under pressure, unable to quite control that one. This is Chamberlain to the right side. Kyuchi. Now around the back line. Chip forward. Blocked away by Munch. Ball out in space. Rodriguez down holding his leg after the battle there for the aerial ball. Fenelon getting to this one, looking for space to cross. Not going to have it with Vitor in front of him. Now tries it. Munch unable to get the head to it. It'll settle with Izu. Munch trying to step in on this one. Not quite able to block it away. Still on the foot of Brevard. Have to play it back a bit, but remain in possession. Ball in right into the hands of Mueller. Easily handled there by the Buffalo veteran. Mueller, by the way, also making the move up to a D1 college. Went to Georgia Southern this coming fall. He will also be with the Buffalo for the playoffs. Now Rosano out in space, going to hold it up, plays into the middle just behind his target of Deputat there. And then a miscommunication right there as Rodriguez was trying to feed him. Ball back the other way. Galena in another battle with Fenelon. A lot of tangling going on out there, but it'll be Vitor that comes away with it. Buffalo quickly looking to get on the counter. Vitor up and running on that left side. Does he have room to cross? He's going to try to play it down. Going to have it blocked away. Kyuchi there in front of him. It'll be a throw-in as that just barely got to the left side of that corner flag. Throw in blocked away by Brevard SC. And so they will look to send it back the other way. Just a clearance. Fenelon trying to get after this one, but Ribeiro play it back to Munch. Andrade up ahead for Ribeiro. Weaving his way through the defense, plays it forward for Rosano. Rosano with room, crosses back. Ribeiro trying to get in front, has it tackled away. A great effort right there by the Buffalo. We were about to see Ribeiro score one on this pitch once again. It's been some time. And now a player down for Brevard SC. Appears to be all right, back on their feet. And another corner coming for the Buffalo. Deputat ready to take as we close in on the 45-minute mark of this one. Here is the cross. It is long, deflected away, and a throw-in now coming for Brevard. We are also over into stoppage time.
Stoppage time.
Buffalo off the resumption of play, trying to win back possession. They will do so. Going to see if they can put one more away for the end of this first half. Also in halftime, normally we have a little graphic for you, but instead we'll be showing you the finals of the 3v3 Flash tournament that we held before the match tonight. Nazar Deputat going to try one. Deflection comes back after the save by Murray Hawkins, but cleared out the touchline. So Deputat will have another corner kick to take here before the end of this half. U9, U11, U13 players going to be out there playing for a championship during halftime. Here's the cross from Deputat. It is headed away. Rodriguez on it, puts it down. Oh, and the one-touch try by Rosano. Didn't have a lot of time to even see it coming at him. It was a missile from Rodriguez to get it back into the box. Good job just to redirect that one, and didn't appear he missed the post by too much. Boy, what a goal that would have been had he been able to steer it onto frame. Ball up ahead. Galina pops up into the air. And that will do it for the first half. Plenty of chances and 2 goals for the Buffalo. They'll be looking to add to that lead when we return for the second half. And again, you can keep it right here for the finals of Brave SC's 3v3 Flash tournament. You're watching Brave SC and Brevard SC on Brave SC TV.
slang. I speak it every day. I'm trying to get it poppin' each and every way. It's one nation under goons. My goons are stripping all these cats down in the under rules.
All right, everybody, it's time for the finals of the 3v3 Brave SC tournament. Are you guys in the stands ready for this? Let these kids hear you make some noise! All right, going all the way down to the far field, the U9s, head on down there, Elijah, V, and Audrey versus Hudson, Leo, and Lincoln, all the way down to the far field, you guys. If your name is, hey, listen, over here, come to me, over here, come to me. You guys are going all the way down to the farthest field. U9s, Elijah, Vinny, and Audrey versus Hudson, Leo, and Lincoln all the way down to the end. U11s going to the far side. We got Alex, Tanya, and Noah. Actually, no, wait. I just made a mistake. I'm allowed to make a mistake. U11s, we got Purple Girl Power, Naomi, Angelise, and Pamela. Come on down, going out to the U11 field versus Nicholas, Matthew, Abby, and Anthony. And last but not least, right here on this middle field, we got the U13. What's going on, Buff? We got the U13 finals, Alex, Tanya, and Noah versus Lucas, Gabe, and Jackson right here. So Buff, come here real quick, Buff. So Buff, before we start this, we're gonna have a quick little on-field. You got U9s? So Buff, what do you think? Who do you think is gonna win this final? I agree. So you don't like, so you think you have a problem with one of the people on the U13s? Oh, one of the coaches. It's okay, Buff. It's okay. We'll make sure. No yellow cards for you tonight, right, Buff? No. No yellow cards for Buff. No. We got it. It's okay. We got it. Audrey, where you at, Audrey? If you're a player, so we're looking for U9 Audrey. Oh, U9 Audrey, where are you at? We need you all the way down on the far field. So you might have to sub in on a U9 field. Are you ready for the competition tonight?
No, they're way better than me.
The U9s are way better than you? Buff might want to fill in. Buff could fill in on the U9s. Jesse U9s, come on down. Jesse, where you at? Is this one of our players? Little Jesse, oh, here we go. Here comes our substitute. Oh! I think there's far too much smiling happening right there. Far too much smiling. Are you ready to get this thing started? We're getting this thing started. U13s, the championship ready to happen right now. Let's do it. No goals yet. Tons of action out here on the field. I can assure you that Brave SC is going to win these games no matter what. Goals have been scored yet. Who's going to take home the championships? Just wide. Oh, we got a goal down in the U9 game. Unbelievable. Will anyone else score? A goal! Unbelievable! U11s with a huge goal. The Purple Girl Power, unbelievable goal. How you like this action, Buff? So I heard a rumor that's the Purple Girl Power over here that you're not a fan of. Oh no, you don't like them, huh? They've got a commanding lead right now, though.
The bass and the tweeters make the speakers go to war. The mighty trumpet brings the freaks out to the floor. The bass and the tweeters make the speakers go to war. The mighty trumpet brings the freaks out to the floor. Where the freaks at? Where the freaks at?
Will there be a goal on the U13 field? Who knows? Yago says he's the coach for both teams. That's hedging your bets right there. Make sure you got a winning squad. Only 5 minutes left in this contest. Only 5 minutes left in these contests. Let's get some goals. Oh, great save down there in the U9s. Oh, the shot was so powerful. It collapsed the entire goal. Absolute destruction on the U9 field. Oh, the humanity. Great defensive play. Looks like Nikolai Monch back there in the 3v3s on the U13s. Deborah De Silva, what do you think about these 3v3 contests? What's your expert assessment? They're all winners. That is the most Deborah De Silva answer I think she could have possibly just given us right then. Oh! Goal! Number 19 on the U13s. What a goal! Puts his team up 1-0. Just wide. Will anyone else score a goal?
Yeah. This house party is crazy. My crew is hella wavy. Yo, flip the cup, then say what's up, then slide out with your lady. No ifs or buts about it. My style is technotronic. Got grips and models, so spin the bottle, girl. I'm just getting started.
Are you trying to tell me the mic wasn't even on when I said that? Goal! And the U9s won a goal!
Turn me on and let me do my thing. We in the house and we here to stay.
All right, these games are in the waning moments. Who's going to take home the title of champions?
Yeah. We be raging round the clock. Feel that bass around the block. Feel that red cup to the top. Birthday
Oh, it's tied up here in the U13s. What's going to happen if there's not a goal in the next 30 seconds?
Turn me on and let me do my thing. We in the house and we here to stay.
Oh, Dipsy-doo! That makes number 2 for number 19 in the U13s. Unbelievable. Oh, and another one over here. Unbelievable. The goals are coming fast and furious over here. This is insane. Got it tied up 1-1 in the U11s. What are we going to do if it's a tie? We might have to send them into Thunderdome. 2 teams go in and only 1 team comes out. One minute warning. Can we get some victors?
Walk into the room where they acting like they see the ghost. We gon' tear it down, clear the witnesses before we go. They're running around acting crazy, but I get close. Better shut it down, cause you know we popping out the most. We the last ones left, it ain't far-fetched. Cause you people haven't recognized yet. We've been looking fly, identified a jet. One is smoking, got a pack of cigarettes.
Is that another tie over here?
Get the mic, ice, fit the dialect.
Oh my goodness. What in the world? Overtime in 11s and 13s.
Get them all pumping like Lakers. Vacate safely back to the safe house. Not like who be the fake down. Air Force with me, not no shoes. We giving out bruises. Life would be better with no Judas.
All right, U9s, you guys done over here, U9s? U9s, are we done over here? Oh, U9s and U13s, we got a hat trick over here. All right, U9s, you guys done? U13s, come over here to me. U13s, come over here to me. U9s, come on down here to me. U9s, come on down here to me. U9s, everybody come down here.
I'm the one they waiting on. I'm the answer to the people's prayers. Baby, I came from the streets. I got my game from the streets.
All right, so let's face the crowd. Let's face the crowd. Devil, we want to face the crowd. No, we want to face the crowd. Come on. All right, so come over here and face the crowd real quick, you guys. All right. So we've got, so stand right here by me, U9. Stand right here by me. All right, space it here. All right, so U13s, we got the winners as Lucas, Gabe, and Jackson. So I think we have a little Hattie over here. So listen here, man. Tell me what it's like to score all those goals. It's easy. Do you hope to one day be out here playing for the USL League 2 team?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get you signed up. Coach Anderson, you hear it. You got a 3-goal scorer right here. All right, good job, U13s. All right, U9s. Who's the winners over here, U9s? All right, Hudson, Leo, and Lincoln. Who do you guys think was the MVP on your team? I'm going to say you because I like your glasses. All right, so tell me what do you feel about the game? How do you feel? Do you feel good about winning that game?
Yes.
You think you're going to get $1 million from that victory?
Yes.
All right, sign him up. All right, there. Ask her after the game. She's going to have to get you your award, get you your bounty. All right, good stuff, you guys. All right, we got 11s coming over here. 11s tied. What in the world? All right, so over here we had Purple Girl Power, Nicholas, Matthew, Abby, Anthony. You guys had a great game going over there. I'm going to talk to you over here real quick, man. Tell me what it was like to get fouled into the parking lot down the street at Publix. Yeah, I saw you go flying. What was that? What was that like? You don't know? Okay, who was the one that fouled him into the parking lot? Was that you? Tell me what he did. Tell me what he did to upset you so bad to foul him into the parking lot. Nothing's just the way you play? All right, everybody, let's give all these players a huge round of applause. If you played, face the audience. All right, there you go, there you go. All right, now real quick, as I'm getting ready to walk up to the stands, I heard we have a little birthday in the stadium today. So today is Coach Jim's birthday. So Coach Jim, it's his birthday, and also I was told I'm not allowed to say anything else about anybody else's potential birthday. So I'm not going to say it's somebody else's birthday, but if I did, I would also say it's Drew Chaltry's birthday up there, the guy that's on the live stream, writes all the stories. So I'm not going to tell you it's his birthday, but just maybe figure that one out. All right, thanks a lot, everybody. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this half.
Welcome back for second half action here between Brave SC and Brevard SC on Brave SC TV. Getting things started here for the second half. The Buffalo leading 2-0. As we progress with this game, the Buffalo looking to expand that lead. Again, things going to come down likely to goal differential. The Buffalo with a couple of halftime subs. We'll get you those as soon as we can. Alvaro Carrera on the ball. One of those going to try a shot right away. Oh my goodness. 1 minute into the second half of play, and Alvaro Carrera making his presence known on the field here. What a start to the second 45 minutes of this game. The reigning Southeast Division Player of the Year coming up with another score to add to his already impressive follow-up season. If you were watching the first half, probably had the sense that the Buffalo could have had 3 or 4 goals in that first 45 minutes. Well, now this looks a little bit more like it should, I think, on the scoreboard. So along with Alvaro, we've got Mateus Ferreira, who I mentioned this is the first game of the season that he did not start. He is now on the pitch for Brave SC, as well as Breno Correa taking over at right back. Facing Nikolai Munch, who again was seeing his first action of the season after an injury delayed his start to the summer. And this now is Galina out working to the left for Niklas Vitor. Vitor to Rodriguez. Rodriguez cutting it back inside, holding. Plays back to Vitor. Vitor going to bring it up to the box himself. Curling cross going to be headed away. Vitor should have another try at this one. Going to let it go instead. And the Buffalo will have a throw for Galina to try. And no, the Buffalo faking it a little bit. Vitor going to throw it in instead. Galina coming up. Going to try to turn on one and sails it just outside the right upright there. The way Debutant, the one making his way off the field to make way for Carrera. Breno, as I mentioned, replacing Munch. And it appears Louis Bradbury, the other player to vacate the field, with Mateus Ferreira entering. Long ball out by Noah Murray Hawkins. In the center of the field, Breno Correa playing through. Got on the score sheet for the first time in the last game with an assist to Rizano. Into the center here, this is Harrison. Gonna have it taken away, and now gonna be whistled here as he spins around Nikolai Munch, who I was mistaken was not removed from the game, which simply moved up the formation to the right wing spot, which we've seen play the entire right side in his Brave SC career. Also capable of playing on the left side. I'm certain asked him to play center back, he would do it. Told me he's got a little bit of experience there, and I asked him if there's any position he hasn't played. Really center mid, the only thing. I asked him about striker, he said, oh yeah, striker's easy. Got one job when you're a striker, go score goals. We'll see if someone on the Buffalo squad can do that here, as Carrera will have a corner kick from the right side, taking over after Deputat had to take several in that first half. Rosano drifting towards the front post, going to be played back instead to Ferreira. Ferreira, line drive shot blocked away. Ribeiro charging in, not going to get there before Kiuchi, and it's played out. Now Brevard on the counterattack. They've got numbers 3-on-3. It's going to be held up, played up ahead, and Mueller will get to this one with plenty of time there. Going to sling it out to his right side. Andrade. Over to Ferreira. Vitor. Into the center for Ribeiro. Andrade. Right side Carrera. Munch. Correa going to play back to Carrera. Now Andrade trying to get it forward, a little bit out of the reach there of his target, but the play back ends up with Joao, and now a chance here for the Buffalo. This is Munch cutting inside, working his way in. Nice feed through for Alvaro Carrera here, and just oversteps that ball, trying to bring it in front of his feet there. And turnover by Brevard. Buffalo still on the attack here. Here comes Correa. Drop back to Carrera. Now Ferreira. Carrera back on it. Gets it to Moreno. Correa! Easy for Breno, his first of the season. And Alvaro Carrera will record the assist. Big celebration for the Buffalo, as Breno gets on the board there for the first time. Had a few opportunities and certainly lots of excitement for him. You see the celebration right there with Leo Andrade, his teammate at Gardner-Webb University. Two of them playing on the back line together here this summer. And so that score now already doubling over the course of the first 6 minutes of the second half here. Brave SC doing everything it needs to ensure that it will make things as difficult as possible for Nona FC in Tuesday's match to try and erase their deficit in the goal differential category that they will need for the tiebreaker. Turnover here off the foot of Kyuchi. Ribeiro, out to Andrade. Ribeiro, over to Vitor. Into the middle for Alvaro. Going to try to lob one over the top here for Vitor. He's going to be shielded off of it, and it will go out the touchline. A little bit of fire in that battle right there. Vitor coming out the better of it, and no whistle for a foul, as I believe that was Thomas Chamberlain who went to the ground battling with him there. Murray Hawkins roughed up for the third time this season by the Buffalo, here to boot this one away. Second time surrendering 4 goals to this squad. The other matchup gave up 5. Throw in here. Played in by Galena. Vitor, the center for Ribeiro. Now he's going to be tackled. Andrade standing strong. He's going to play out wide. Fenelon trying to get on it. Going to play one across. It goes long. Brevard trying to bring this one down. They will keep possession, but now the Buffalo defense in position. Under pressure is Harrison, has to play back behind him. Forward from Walker. And kept alive here by Daniel Trenny. Up ahead, and a good tackle made by Munch. Quick throw in for Brevard. Back to Harrison. Trying to work his way forward, finds a lane before having it cleared away. Rosano running under this one, not going to get to it as it's headed back the other way by Walker. And out of bounds, Brave quickly going with the throw in, trying to keep the counterattack alive here. This is Mateus Ferreira. Rosano trying to get it forward, but nobody there. Ferreira had held up, and Carrera was drifting more towards the center. So Brevard throw just inside their own third. This one will go upfield. Knocked down, taken by Brave. Ferreira out to Vitor. Vitor to Rodriguez. Steps inside, trying to shoot on that one. Blocked, though, by Chamberlain. Quick clearance. Make it back to Andraja. Ibero to Carrera over to the right side. Andraja looking like he's looking for a big switch. Tries to go upfield. Pass deflected away, but it ends up with Carrera. Backheel pass from Rezano, but it's stolen away. And now Brevard is on the counterattack. 3v3, 3v4 with Joao Ribeiro coming in from behind. Mueller, though, going to get to this one no trouble as it was a few steps out in front of Zach Ford. Now Brevard hustling to get back into shape. Fenelon dropping seemingly back to the defensive line. Oscar Rosano going to let this one go through his legs, trying to make the turn there on Daniel Larson, who was not fooled, manages to play it away. Buffalo still in possession, Vitor to throw. And now looks like he's going to hold up and let Galena do it this time. Actually might even be a few steps back from where he could throw this one. The lob from Galena short of the post, going to be headed. Shot is high by Carrera, looking for his second. I think that one ran a little bit high up the leg on him there. Couldn't quite keep it down, as he had to jump to get a foot to it. 11 minutes gone in this second half. Already the Buffalo have scored 2 since the break. Force Nona FC to have to win by 8 over Brevard to keep their hopes of taking the division title alive. That is, of course, assuming that Brave SC wins in its season finale next Friday against Inter Gainesville KF. A lot of teams going to be awaiting the outcome of that one. Of course, Brave SC, not just the Southeast Division, but also Southern Conference reigning champions, and everybody in the southeast region of the United States wondering if they'll be back in the field and where they'll be playing, which half of the bracket they'll be on. Ribeiro out wide. This is Correa. He now will hold up for Buffalo backline to join the party. Ribeiro head to Mateus Ferreira. He's going to try a shot, but we got that close. Tejeda, though, has made his bones this year on being unpredictable. Trying a couple of those from distance. A couple times it has worked out for him. Murray Hawkins again. Send this one away. As I mentioned, his counterpart, Andrew Mueller, the younger players on this team, Village's high school class of 2022, made his debut 3 years ago for Brave SC. Now ball up the sideline here. Rezano going to just try to put one on frame, easily saved by Murray Hawkins, but at the time was the youngest player ever to make their USL 2 debut for Brave SC. Rodriguez comes in to take this ball away. That mark stood until this year when Troy Martinez, who's on the bench right now for the Buffalo, made his debut just a few weeks ago. Action here for Brave SC. Mateus Ferreira. Play it back to Rodriguez here, trying to get a one-touch pass back to Ferreira. Will not get there. Turnover. Vitor, though, not willing to give up on the attack. Battling, trying to take it away here. Runs it back into Rodriguez, but it will go out of bounds and go back to Brevard. So they go quickly on the throw, and Kyuchi with a lot of space here on his right side. Plays it forward. That will find Fenelon. And Fenelon looking to get it back to Kyuchi, but a little bit too long there it took for them. Buffalo turned it back over after Brevard turned it over. So visitors still with a chance to complete this attacking sequence here. But Buffalo now back in position on defense. João Ribeiro stepping in to take that one away. Now a chance for the Buffalo to push forward. Ferreira waiting for Rezano to get onside. Now he's going to have to cut it back. Nowhere to go. And so he passes it into the middle for Carrera. Going to get it back from him, but his pass, it looked like, may have taken a deflection. Ford pushing it back up the field on the Brevard counter. Even numbers for both sides here. Out wide, Brevard looking to cross. He's going to play back to Ford. Forward for Fenelon, and taken away nicely there by Galena. This ball out in front. Munch trying to bring it in under a lot of pressure now. He was in a battle just to get to that ball. Correa into the middle for Rodriguez. Rodriguez cutting across. Manages to get the pass away to Ferreira just in time. Carrera coming up on this one. Tries a shot. Going to be blocked. Settles it on his foot. Now battling to get it back, and it's going to be cleared by Brevard. Kyuchi looking to keep things going here. Galena now in a foot race for it with Kyuchi. He will take it away, though. Plays back up the field to Vitor. Two of them hard to find much cooler customers than the pair on that left side for the Buffalo. Rodriguez brings that one in with a high foot. Going to get it back from Ferreira. Working his way towards the middle of the field. Over to Carrera. Little chip. Trying to settle for Rodriguez. Plays back out to Mateus. Now he's going to try a cross out to the far post. Carrera was up, but it's headed away. Breno settles at the top of the box. He's going to try a shot, saved by Murray Hawkins. Buffalo once again knocking on the door, starting to feel like the first 15 of that first half. It took about 20 for them to break through, but this series of buildups has now been similar. Do they have another 2 goals in them and go for a new season high this evening? Long ball out, taken off the chest by Ribeiro. Now Carrera. Back over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to get it back to Carrera. Pass a little bit off target. Bringing it back the opposite direction is Chamberlain. Met in the middle of the field by Ribeiro. Kyuchi not able to keep that one in bounds, and so it will go back to the Buffalo for a throw. Whistle here to stop play. Conversation between head referee and Thomas Chamberlain. And there's the whistle to resume play. Vitor taking his time here. Gets over to Galena. Over to the opposite side of the field. A little bit of trouble here, but Ribeiro steps in, plays it forward. Ferreira. Nice feed for Rezano. He's going to get on it. Can he try one? Sails it high, and actually that was Munch out there on that right side. Hard to keep track of him. He's in so many different positions already tonight. Rolled out. Brevard going to build up from the back here. Ford. For Chamberlain. Under pressure here from Fabinho. Lost the ball there for a second. Manages to get it to Kyuchi. Into the center for Harrison, and a switch over to the left. Brevard evading danger for a moment. Play forward for Tranny. Kyuchi now. Good Push here for Brevard. This is Fenelon out on the right side. Feed for Kyuchi. Mueller, though, easily, well, perhaps easily. Should have been easily. Maybe a bit of confusion right there with Galena also closing in on that ball. But the Buffalo none the worse for wear. Managed to pick it up and sling it out. The left side to Rodriguez. Now here comes Ferreira. Play back over to Carrera. Receives back from Munch. Into the middle again for Mateus. Walking it forward. Trying to play through for Rizano. It's going to be the more ambitious option. A chance to pass to Fabinho on his left. Ribeiro sliding in to stop the break for Brevard, but ball does stay with the visitors here. Kyuchi. Looking for an outlet. Manages to play it forward. Curling ball into the box. Mueller, though, going to beat Kyuchi to that one. Kyuchi, who went to ground there after apparent collision with Leo Andrade, who was able to get himself into position to cut off the run. Correa. Out to his right now, gets it back. And we'll give it to Ribeiro in the middle. Ribeiro starting for Yuki Nakamura. Another player who has seldom been off the field this entire season, not even on the roster here today, getting a much-deserved break. Forward here is for Munch, trying to get it across for Rizano. Ball loose in the box, but a step out of the reach there of Ferreira. Zach Ford ranging out to the left side. Correa, though, coming through to get it back to his keeper. Andrade forward for Ribeiro. Correa gonna walk this one up in the middle for Carrera. Quickly dispossessed of that ball. Played forward for Fenelon in a race with Andrade, and it is going to be played back easily to Mueller. Quick outlet for Galena, although a little bit off his foot. One of the rare mistakes we've seen from him. Manages, though, to get it away to Vitor. Now he's got plenty of grass to run in front of him on the left. He's going to hold up instead and let the Buffalo gain composure here. Get into their shape, work this ball forward. Carrera into the center. Correa ranging out of his position. Carrera trying to feed Munch, gets him up the right side. Munch looking to cross, plays it back. Rizano going to try a shot, has it blocked. Ferreira racing to get to that one, will not. It's going to scoot towards the sideline, kept in, though, by Alvaro. Andrade scooting one in, but picked up by Murray Hawkins. That one right at the keeper. Quick rollout for Kyuchi, who's got a little room to run. Steps inside, nicely stopped there by Andrade. The two of them get a battle, but a whistle going against Leo.
Ladies and gentlemen, our final home contest of the season will be this coming Friday, not Saturday, not Wednesday, but Friday, July 12th, right here versus Inter Gainesville KF. Barring some insanity tonight.
As we go along, ball up the right side for Chamberlain, trying to get his way around Vitor here. Turned away from the goal. Rodriguez now hounding him. Manages to get it forward for Rodriguez. And now it's going to be cleared away by Ribeiro. Long ball out here for Rizano. It's going to get past Ford, but Ford is going to be the one to get to it. Play back to Murray Hawkins. Long clear by the keeper. Kyuchi going to settle. Nicely touched there. Run in there. And Harrison will work it out to Brevard's left. Ford. Kyuchi. Pass stopped there by Rodriguez. Brevard throw in going quickly. The back pass there to Ford. Chamberlain. Play back again. Ford now being pressed by Ferreira. Go all the way back to Murray Hawkins. And he'll have to take it again. The Buffalo press coming in high. Line drive kick out of the box. Oh, and a collision between Vitor and Rodriguez. Rodriguez jumping in there was the one that got the foot to it. Vitor was the one maybe had the better positioning. Now Fenelon dispossessed by Andrade. Able to do that cleanly from behind. Munch into the center for Carrera. He's got Mateus on his left. Ferreira going to be chasing after this one. He will get to it in time. Will he have space to cross? Working at the touchline here against Ford. Looking for a little bit of room. Stops, plays back. It's got Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking for a big curling right-footed swing. Going to be caught by Murray Hawkins. I think he was trying to get that one to Rosano. Just curled away from his striker there. A little bit too much. Kyuchi now working up the field. Rodriguez hand fighting with him a little bit. Getting into position. Slung down by Kyuchi as he managed to make the tackle. And it looks as though we will have a couple of subs coming onto the pitch.
Exiting the contest, number 3, the Iceman, Nicolas Vitor. We need to make sure we give him a big standing O. This is the finale for Nicolas Vitor. One more time, give him a big round of applause. Number 3, Nicolas Vitor!
Augustine Belgiorno coming into the contest for Nicolas Vitor, who just exited for the final time this season for the Buffalo. Also see Gabriel Bacan making his way onto the pitch. And try here from the right side. Look, that was Bacan immediately getting into the action here. And Nikolai Munch, if I'm not mistaken, the other player heading to the bench with his fellow countrymen. Another corner kick here coming for Brave SC after that run by Bacan. Carrera again to take from the right side. Rizano, Andrade, and looks like Galena forward, curling ball out away from the net. It's going to skip down to Rodriguez. He winds up, didn't get a lot of power on that one. Easily stopped. And now coming back the other way with Brevard SC. Ball played out of bounds, but not before a foul committed, as Galena was trying to wrest that one away. Chamberlain quickly on the free kick. We'll receive back. Trying to avoid having to play back to Murray Hawkins. Going back and forth with Daniel Tranny. Tranny's pass intercepted there by Rodriguez. Back heel for Belgiorno, who I don't think was expecting it, but manages to get it through to Breno Correa. Correa into the middle for Andrade. Carrera give and go from Mateus, and he scored again! A brace for Alvaro Carrera. 5 goals again for the Buffalo. Exactly the same as what we saw the last time these two teams met on this pitch. And once again, making the job even more difficult for Nona FC this coming Tuesday. Even if the Longhorns should match this result, they would fall 3 goals short of forcing the next tiebreaker. We'll take a quick break as the teams head to the side for mandatory hydration. You're watching USL League 2 Soccer on Brave SC TV.
We're going to take this water break opportunity one more time to recognize our sponsors. Olcott Chiropractic and Wellness Center, the Villages Golf Cars, the Standard, Viva Mexico Taqueria, Prima Steakhouse, Roberto's Floyd. Having some problems down there above. And Upside Investment. We thank each and every one of these sponsors for coming out and supporting this Brave SC season. Good job, bud. And you guys, don't forget to go down and get yourself a brand new kid shirt that's got the lovely face of Buff on it, available at our merch booth. You can get yourself a Buff Kids shirt. You know what else we're glad to have out here at this contest tonight? How about Henderson's Army? Where are you guys at, Henderson's Army? Make some noise!
Just about to return from the water break here in the second half of this match. Brave SC running away from Brevard SC in this one. Alvaro Carrera scoring his second of the contest just before the break. Breno Correa recorded his first of the season. We also got one from Fabio Rodriguez, snapping a bit of a dry spell.
Substitution incoming for the Bulldog.
All around a great night, and perhaps the best of the evening, though, the goal from Nico Diaz, second of the season. Speaking of Fabio Rodriguez, he's subbing off the field. Troy Martinez coming on, the aforementioned, still the youngest player to take the pitch for Brave SC. Nice tackle right there. Ball will make it back to Fenelon. Brevard still in possession. Harrison going all the way to the opposite side here for Chamberlain. Working his way around Bacan, held up for a moment, gets the ball away, but out of the reach of Kyuchi. And now Ribeiro will send back for his defensive line. Felina swinging it out to the left for Belgiorno. Belgiorno into the center for Carrera. And out wide now for Correa. Inside, laid up into the box. Rezano settles for Carrera. Out to Bacan, looking for room to shoot. Not going to find it. Trying to stay on this ball now. As all of the Black Kits have returned to the box. Belgiorno looking to swing one in. Popped up into the air by Ford. Bacan getting a foot to that one, but taken away by Chamberlain. Now Ford just looking to send this one back upfield. It will find Galina. Galina take a step, pass back to Ribeiro. Now wide for Correa. Buffalo trying to advance on the right. Big lob into the box, popped out by Ford. Cleared back by Kyuchi. Belgiorno going to have to let this one run over his shoulder. Now going to have to battle with Fenelon. Shakes the much bigger player right there, sends him tumbling as he turns it back towards the Brevard goal. Bacan again on this one. Ribeiro looking for space on the right side with Correa. Nice move by Martinez there. And it's going to be tapped away out the touchline, and it will be a corner for the Buffalo. So Carrera, just as debutant was in the first half, very busy these corner kicks here. Going to keep it in short. Cross in, oh, and buried in the back of the net. Mateus Vejera puts the Buffalo ahead by 6 and a new season high. 6-0 on the absolute laser beam from Mateus Vejera. Coming off the bench for the first time this season and making his impact felt. Alvaro Carrera also adding an assist to his already excellent night. It's going to be a hard task this evening to decide on the man of the match for this particular contest. Carrera with 2 goals and an assist, probably the front runner. However, Diaz played excellently. Belgiorno, the right side. Vejera trying to get it back to him. He's upended. Still battling for it. Couldn't quite get it back to Mateus there. Bacan on the chase. Cleared away by Murray Hawkins. Will be easily settled by Brave SC. 6-0 result as things currently stand. The only real concern at this point is whether or not Anderson's Army will have enough smoke to make it through this one. Have to resupply before the finale on Friday against Inner Gainesville. Galena going to play this one out to the left side for Belgiorno. Left off the roster in a couple recent games. Going to curl one around. Rizano with a header tapped away by Murray Hawkins. Another good chance for the striker right there, that time with a great effort turning it towards the goal. And again, Carrera going to have to go and take a corner. As many of these as they've had, as many goals as they've scored tonight, the Buffalo have actually not had a lot of success putting the ball in front of the goal on a corner kick. It was actually the back pass to Ferreira that was the first to result in a tally this evening. Also, substitution for Brevard, making his way off the pitch, is Rodriguez. Trying to get a number on the man entering. It appears to be Aiden Haig making his way on. Here's a header off the post by Andraja. Also yet to score this year. Galena, his shot blocked. Clearance not going to make it out. And there's Rizano. Finally makes good on one of these chances. Oh, and now hold on. Some consternation, perhaps. There's some signaling towards the side judge. And I think offsides is the call. Rizano pleading for that one. Again, all of the opportunities tonight. Has an assist on the evening. Oh, and Mueller tackled there in the American football sense. Seems none the worse for wear. Quickly getting the game going again as we are now inside of 10 minutes remaining in regulation. Bacan going to get to this one, trying to play it inside Chamberlain, not going to get around him. Now battling to win the ball back. Chamberlain having trouble, though, getting away from Bacan, steering it towards the sideline. Held up there, really backed himself into the corner on this one. Coming in to help is Rezano. It's going to be lost out the touchline. Should be a throw-in for Brave, and it will be. Galena coming up as this one is nearly at the touchline. Carrera instead going quickly. Carrera looking to play one in here, top of the box, deflected away. Trying to get a play back, and Ford will clear, but the Buffalo quickly back on it. Andraja forward on the one touch to Correa. Rezano, one touch back to Ferreira. Unable to find Carrera, though, as he was trying to break through. And Ferreira, for a chance getting a card here, yes, he will. Contesting that one, and now you need to be perhaps a bit cautious as he was a couple words for player on the ground. I believe that is Daniel Trenny who went down on the contact. So Vejera into the book again, I believe for the 4th time this season. Something to keep an eye on. One match remaining.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, the final regular season contest for Brave SC is this coming Friday. Once again, Friday.
Will be Ford to take the free kick.
That game will
Sends it upfield. Won there by Belgiorno. Upfield by Galena. Ribeiro trying for a long play up ahead. Streaking after it is Martinez. Can he get there first? He can. He settles, plays back to Ferreira. Ferreira now facing a double team, has it knocked away, but will win possession for the Buffalo. Quick throw in out into space for Correa. Correa can take this one patiently, weaving it into the middle. Plays back now to Galena. Brevard players looking gassed. Only one substitution made for them so far in this match. Belgiorno going to try a cross. It's low, cleared away just outside the box, though. Bacan going to recover this one. He's going to try a shot, but can't bring it down. curls high over the crossbar, and the score holds, at least for the time being, at 6-0. And at this point, typically you would see the team ahead by 6, engaging in some time wasting, trying to slow things down, but the Brevard seeming in no rush to continue this match. Brave, meanwhile, thinking about putting away another goal, as is kind of the all-important factor at this point, given their situation in the Southeast Division table. If you missed the rundown earlier with the loss on Wednesday at Nona FC, the Buffalo now poised to tie for the top spot in the division with the Longhorns, having split the season series. Naturally, things would default to the next tiebreaker, which is goal differential. Buffalo were ahead by 3 coming into tonight, now tripling that advantage. Belgiorno coming in on the fresh legs, trying to get that one forward. Carrera trying to win it back from Chamberlain, and he's going to be called for the foul. Oh, and now a push by Chamberlain. Bacan just knocked to the ground as he was walking past him. And that is an easy yellow there to Chamberlain. Rizano running in as well. I think he was arguing that that should have been a red. More or less an unprovoked shove, knocking a player to the ground. Chamberlain down 6-0. Some signal to the crowd. Trying to play the heel, which not especially effective when you've been ground under another team's heel for the better part of 85 minutes. And this ball played straight out of bounds by Brevard SC, waiting on the far side, not even interested in pretending that he was expecting a ball there. So it was Maxwell Walker. Hands on hips, didn't even take a step until that thing was feet from the sideline. But now Brevard looking for a little bit of a dangerous attack here. This is settled, saved by Mueller. Has not been pressed into action much tonight, but the first good try by Brevard. He's there with the 2 hands to bat it away over the bar. Kiuchi denied, and Brevard kept off the scoreboard in the 86th minute. Corner will be taken from the right side, as was the shot, and it will be Kiuchi, the shooter in question, to take it. Wind up by Kiuchi. Line drive corner cleared away by Andrade. Running after it is Belgiorno. It's going to be landed, though, by Chamberlain. Now under pressure from Fejera. Manages to stay on it. Trying to chip it back forward. Fenelon working here, turning away from the defense. Plays it out to his left. They have a chance to cross here. This one taken nicely by Brave SC. I believe that was Martinez doing a good job to get that ball clear of the box. However, it is still with Brevard, and now the turnover, but not before a whistle, and Brevard SC will have a free kick. That almost the exact spot where Nico Diaz scored the 5th and final goal of the Buffalo's home opener against Brevard. Let's see if Brevard tries for a goal from that spot themselves. Here's the try, lob into the box. Going to be down in front of Izu and out of bounds. So no danger really on that one. Mueller fully anticipating that one as he had to change sides. Nothing coming his way. Going quickly off the goal kick. Belgiorno down to Fejera. Walking it forward. Tripped up a little bit right there. Manages to retain possession, though, playing it into the middle for Alvaro Carrera. Switch out to the right side. Correa Back inside now. Chip over the top. Correa running after this one. Manages to settle it just before the flag. Plays back Martinez, making a quick turn. Going to try a shot, saved by Murray Hawkins. Troy Martinez was looking for the first of his very young and very bright career. Another player similar to Carrera, playing his way up from Brave SC's second team. Buffalo wrapping up another UPSL season earlier in the summer. We'll be back on the pitch with Brave SC2 beginning of the fall. Belgiorno. Forward to Ferreira. Bacan. Ferreira back to Belgiorno. Ferreira stepping in. Tap to Bacan there. A little too much mustard on that one. Spins off his shin. Now Brevard clearing it away. Fenelon in a race. This will make it back to Mueller, though. He quickly and calmly plays it away to his former high school teammate, Ribeiro. His pass, though, stopped, but ends up right back on the foot of Bacan. Belgiorno up the left side. Carrera with some space, trying to play one through. Not going to get past Ford there, trying for Ferreira. Back into the middle, Trenny. Played forward, Correa. We're going to get back into position. Manages to slide in and knock that one towards the sideline. They'll say kept in. Here's a cross, popped up into the air by Galina and going to be caught by Mueller. Line drive kick out, going quickly. Carrera settling it. Doing a good job with that one there, but Ford with a nice slide tackle. And stood up there in the middle by Correa, who was then fouled. Tranny going quickly off the free kick. Joao Ribeiro playing it forward, and Ferreira went down holding his face. No whistle, though. The quick restart. Referee seemingly was still dealing with things back on the other side of midfield. And there is the whistle. Less than a minute of stoppage played. And no need to drag this one out any further. That is the final of the match. The Buffalo win it 6-0 here in the Villages. Quite the way to rebound from a difficult loss on Wednesday, but the Buffalo back on track, and again, very much still in the driver's seat for the division title in the Southeast. The bar has been set for Nona on Tuesday, and the Buffalo will have their chance to close it out at home against Inner Gainesville on Friday night. We'll hope you'll join us for that one, whether it be here in person at the range or here on Brave SC TV. Either way, we'll be happy to have you. And until then, have a great night, stay safe, and go Buffalo.